I'm Ilya Marchenko.
I'm Janis Kudla.
I'm Jesper de Jong.
I'm Henry Laakson.
I am Francisco Cerundolo, and you are listening to the Game to Love podcast.
Last year,
Novak Djokovic has left Australia after losing his appeal against his visa cancellation.
He knew the conditions since a lot of months ago.
I was just following the rules. I came in with all the valid papers.
The volley! Yeah. It's so good! He's done it!
It's the miracle in Melbourne.
Novak Djokovic has been granted a visa allowing him to play in next year's Australian Open.
Fans who taunt Djokovic are on notice. Do so and you'll be kicked out by security.
Carlos Alcaraz is out of the Australian Open.
I look at my ranking, it's giving me a lot of confidence, but on the other hand I know that these are just the numbers. Anybody can win a Grand Slam right now.
Who is going to avoid Novak Djokovic? Daniel Medvedev's in the same court as Rafael Nadal.
It doesn't get much worse, I'm sorry.
Can Raducanu beat Coco Gauff in a second round bet? Felix Auger-Aliassime will win the Australian Open. Iga Swiatek will win.
Aryna Sabalenka and Taylor
Brit. Yes, you heard it here first.
Novak Djokovic, clear winner for me. So my projected semi-finals for the women's: Zheng against Pegula and Garcia against Samsonova.
I see Novak Djokovic holding his 10th Australian Open trophy this year. I see Maria Sakkari winning her first Grand Slam title at the Australian Open.
The Nicholas Kyrgios Steven train is powering his way through to an Australian Open title win, and he's taken out Novak Djokovic on his way.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this semi-final of the Australian Open. We have Magda, Linette, we have Aryna, Sabalenka. Magda, Linette really is the surprise of the tournament. Who would have foreseen this Polish woman? We thought Iga Świątek would potentially make it here, but Magda, Linette, who saw this coming? The 30-year-old making it to the semi-final, beating some quality players on the way. Some people like Kontaveit, Caroline Garcia, Pliskova, and now she's in that semi-final. I mean, just completely, you have to give props to her. And she will be the underdog here, of course, but Sabalenka has an 0-3 record in semi-finals of slams. We'll see if she can break her duck in this match. Serves first, the forehand of Linette. Forehand Sabalenka, forehand Linette. Forehand Sabalenka into the nets. You can see there already Linette's defense paying off, running down those aggressive Sabalenka forehands, just keeping it in the court. And good way to start for Linette. Hopefully she can hold her own in this match. I don't want it to be too one-sided, you know. 109 people watching the stream. Please hit the like button if you haven't already. Let's get to a fast start in terms of likes. I'd love to get maybe 100, 200 potential likes. That would be great. Backhand to backhand down the line from Linette. Forehand on the run from Sabalenka. Backhand Linette. Backhand Sabalenka. And Linette has her a bit on the run here. Good start from Magda. And we'll see who'll make the quicker start in this one. We got people in the chat before Lamberto saying good win for Aryna. Yeah, it was. The straight set win over Azarenka was huge. And she is through to her second Grand Slam final. Jelena Rybakina. That's how you pronounce it. Yeah. Now I'm torn here because I like Saba, but I want Jelena to have the best chance possible in the finals. A part of me wants Magda to win. Yeah, it's interesting. When you're rooting for players, it's like, do you want entertainment value in the final, or do you want a better chance of your player winning? As Sabalenka makes another forehand error. 3 break chances for Linette to start. We got nature. Why Azarenka is so miserable? I don't think she's miserable. Maybe on court she's a bit miserable. We got Mark, a member. It's hard not to cheer for Linette. Go Magda. Yazda Magda. Good backhands from Linette again. Just deep, consistent depth. And she gets the early break in this one. The break to love for Magda Linette to start. What about that? 2 minutes in, Magda Linette already has the... I mean, I personally didn't watch much of the matches she's played before. Has she gotten off to quick starts against Pliskova and Garcia? This is a very quick start, isn't it? Got MJ. Rybakina wins it all against either. Let's see Sab's mental. Yeah, that's a key point today. How will she be able to handle it? You got Bill Gates sitting on the very near seats to the court. Sure, you can afford those near seats. Menorah Sin, welcome. So tired from work, but I have to watch this. Saba, please. No, yeah, it's not a great start for Sabalenka. Not a great start. Linette gets off to the early break. Very happy button from Ben there. Magda Linette gets the early break. We'll see, can she consolidate it? Is that serve in? No way was that serve in. I guess it was. Must have been the back edge of the baseline of the baseline of the service. Whoa, goodness sake. Just nicked a bit of the tee. Just a tiny bit of it. Good serve again from Linette. Now the backhand, but the forehand of Sabalenka. That's not a ideal strategy. Sabalenka's going to get there. But good, solid stuff from Linette at the net. That's good. That's really good. Just keeping composure early. And I feel like she'll feel like she has nothing to lose at this point. Playing her first ever Grand Slam semi-final against someone who's been here so many times. And maybe she can just play freely. Misses the first serve at 40-15. We got Sam K in. Hope Linette wins. Can't stand Saba's grunt. She misses that backhand. He really went for it on the second serve, and it is the consolidation of the break for Magda Linette. She goes 2-love up in the first set. This is an interesting start. It's got to be said. Very interesting start. We got Jean-Ins, Shelley, Sturman, Arg. Dang it, Magda. Yeah, let's get the predictions in for this semi-final. Who is going to make their maiden Grand Slam final? Huge forehand there from Sabalenka. Huge, huge forehand. So they've played twice before, and Sabalenka is 2-0, I believe. So interesting to see. Just Sabalenka's just a bit shocked by this start. Ooh, first serve out. She really went for it, but the first serve is out. I'm not sure where to go for this one because obviously Sabalenka, massive favorite, hasn't dropped a set the entire year. But this is just, oh, huge backhand from Sabalenka. Good start to this game. Good start to this game. But anything can happen in tennis. Linette is on the upset just run right now. We saw something similar happen US Open 2021. Sabalenka lost to the player who's upsetting everyone in Leylah Fernandez. Leylah knocked out Osaka, Svitolina, a lot of very, very capable players en route to that final. She met Sabalenka, the second seed in the semifinal, who was a big favorite, but she felt the pressure of playing an underdog. Will something similar dynamic here happen? I mean, Sabalenka, she's been mentally so good in this tournament. I don't lack belief in her. We'll see. We will see. Good slice return. And Sabalenka does overdo that backhand. 30-0. So previous matches, Olympics in 2021, Sabalenka won 6-2, 6-1 against Magda Linette. 2018 in Tianjin, Sabalenka 6-1, 6-3. So she hasn't struggled whatsoever against Linette in the past. Backhand, good deep return from Linette. Just keeping the ball in is what matters against Sabalenka sometimes. Oh, huge forehand, and Sabalenka already getting pumped up. She's got to. If she's going to get from a breakdown here, she's just needing to find her mojo. Few good winners in this game. Few good winners. Hope Saba can win, says Jean. Saba in 3. Hello, Game to Lovers, says Mayor. Welcome. First night match. Ooh, interesting. That's something to think about. Yeah, that is something to think about. Well, she's a breakdown. Anyone who's a breakdown needs to find their mojo. That's wide from Linette. Sabalenka gets a service game on the board. So for me, I think Sabalenka will break her duck. She will drop a set in the match, though. I think Linette is playing too good to not get a set. I think Sabalenka in 3 to make her maiden Grand Slam final. So Mojo is like, well, if you have your mojo, you're feeling good. You in tennis, you're playing well, you're confident, you know. So throughout the whole year, Sabalenka's had it. It's whether she can get it back again in early stages here. So Linette played an incredible game to start the set, and she broke to love. So Saba's just kind of just recovering a bit from that. Magda wins the AO, says Demario. Who knows? Who knows? Welcome, Ems. Welcome, Demario. I don't think you're in the draw. Unless I might have misread something, but I don't think you're there. Serve to the backhand. Sabalenka is long. 15 love. So see her. Linette served well to consolidate. She did serve well. Here we go. She's never made it past. I don't think she ever made it to quarterfinals before this tournament of a slam. So this is really something from Linette. Just finding something out of nowhere. Semi-final, and who knows? Maybe this will spur her on to something better in her later stages of her career. She is 30, so she has experience. Backhand Linette, the forehand of Sabalenka, forehand of Linette, backhand Sabalenka. Good forehands again from Linette. Just keeping complete control of that ball wherever she was, and she had to run quite a bit in that rally. On the stretch on some of the forehands. Just digging in. Impressive stuff. Oh, good return from Sabalenka. Nothing you can do about that. When she latches onto the return, Linette will be hoping she doesn't drop too many serves within the middle of the box. Sabalenka can be brutal when she knows where the ball is going. Forehand Linette. Forehand of Sabalenka is a bit lofty there. Backhand Sabalenka is better. Another backhand Sabalenka. Linette, the forehand of Sabalenka. Forehand Linette drops a bit shorter. Linette under bit of pressure and she misses the forehand. So before this tournament, Linette had never made it past a third round of a slam. Isn't that crazy? Just out of nowhere, bam. Age 30, she makes the semi-final of the Australian Open. That's what tennis is all about, isn't it? That's what tennis is all about. Got Tanya in the chat. Come on, Saba. You're hoping to make her maiden Grand Slam final. She's been in 3 semi-finals before, losing to, well, off the top of my head, good return from Sabalenka. Linette makes the backhand error into the net. Off the top of my head, I can think of Wimbledon 2021, lost to Barty. US Open 2021, loss to Leylah Fernandez, and then US Open 2022, loss to Iga. So the Pliskova and the Leylah losses, I mean, all 3 losses were not exactly great, considering every time she went to a deciding set. I know some of the caliber of players like Iga, she wasn't expecting to win against Iga, but she was a break-up in that semi-final. I remember covering it in the final set. She was a break-up. Oh, huge backhand from Sabalenka. She's firing back here. That's what I said. Did I say Barty? I meant Pliskova. Sorry. I meant Pliskova. We got Camilla Morsey Harris in the chat. Magda Yazda needs to save a break point here, though. Under a bit of pressure. Sabalenka backhand is firing. Backhand to backhand. Oh, just on the baseline from Linette. Backhand Sabalenka. Backhand Linette is long. And there we go. Sabalenka has the break back. 2-all in the first set. Didn't take her too long to get back into the rhythm of things. Making a few less errors and slapping those backhands. Very impressive from Aryna Sabalenka.
Saba, 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 sabalenka. Saba, 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 saba. Let's go, Sabalenka.
The immediate break back. Pretty much immediate. Pretty much immediate. Forehand Linette to forehand of Sabalenka. Forehand Linette down the line to the backhand of Sabalenka. Backhand Linette down the line is a winner. That's huge. That's huge from Magda Linette. And she has a plaster on her knee. Not sure if she got cut in a previous match or in training or something. But hopefully it's not anything. We got Lexi in the chat. Hello, welcome. Come on, Saba, just hold. Sean getting annoyed. I mean, all these if, buts, and maybes. Kontaveit just needs to win the win matches. Go for Saba in 3. That's what I said as well. Great minds think alike. Forehand goes a bit wild there from Sabalenka. Hasn't quite settled on serve, maybe. Yeah, I was so glad to see Rybakina make that final. I was a big fan of her game. I remember covering, was it the quarterfinal win against Tomjanovic at Wimbledon? I'm like, this girl is good. She's good. She is winners for fun, you know? Came from a set down that day. Then I think she beat Halep in the semis. Was it Halep in the semis? Before winning in the final against Ons Jabeur from a set down. If I'm not mistaken. I'll have a check. But I think I remember that correctly. I think so. Forehand to backhand Linette. Backhand Sabalenka to the backhand of Linette. Backhand Sabalenka. Backhand Linette down the line to the forehand of Sabalenka. Forehand Linette. Oh, good angle on that from Linette. She has the whole open court here, but she goes back into the forehand of Sabalenka. Forehand to backhand. Down the middle. Forehand of Sabalenka. She has time on it. Backhand Linette. Forehand Sabalenka is huge. And Linette, she had initiative. She had the chance in the rally. But she let herself down there. Not going into the open court. She went back into Sabalenka. And she got punished by losing the offense in the rally and losing it. Yeah, it was a set down against Tomjanovic. Then the upset versus Halep. But she played incredible. She deserved that completely. The straight set win, 6-3, 6-3, before coming back from a set down against the favorite Ons Jabeur. So yeah, huge couple weeks, that Wimbledon. Here we go. Sabalenka from love 30 downs found herself at game point. So there it is. She consolidates the break and looking more solid in this set now. Much more solid. 18 minutes in, Linette will be serving at 2-3. Is the consolidation of the break. Here we go. So Got 289 people watching this semi-final match. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. We're trying to get to 50,000 subscribers. I'm not sure what we're on right now. I'll have a quick check. I'm not sure. We're too far away. Just look at this. We're just 200 away. I'm not sure the exact amount, but it says 49.8k subscribers. So we're just 200 away from that 50k. We'd love to get it by the end of the Australian Open. Here we go. Hit that like button, says Jean. I agree. I agree. Yeah, she seems really nice. I agree. $150. Wow. We're not too far away. We're not too far away. So I was watching the oh, what a return from Sabalenka. The angle she found there. She just kind of like stepped into it and slapped it cross court. And in the service box for a winner on the line. That's brilliant. Backhands. Can't quite find the same return there. 50-0. So as I was saying, during the Rybakina Azarenka match, I was watching back the semi-final preview from Ben and JG. I think Ben had Azarenka winning to continue the fairy tale, and JG had Rybakina in 3. So JG wins that one. Big forehands from Sabalenka here, looking to take charge in the rally. Forehand, backhand slice from Linette. She's digging in. And there we go. Linette just keeping the ball in, holding off the power of Sabalenka, running down every ball. Gets to 30-15. I'm sure she did a lot of similar things in that match against Ons Jabeur, famously. First round French Open last year. Ons Jabeur obviously has the power. More power than Linette. Must have run down so many balls in that one. Got Meryl Streep in the chat. Glad to have you in. Thanks for blessing the chat. Backhand of Sabalenka's wide. Maybe that's a bit of a hangover from the last point. Missing that backhand. Just a bit of frustration. Bit of frustration. Meryl Streep in the house. Let's go. Sam, already predicted at the start of the year that Ribba will win the Australian Open. Oh, that would be a huge call for you, Sam. That would be a huge, huge call. But good hold there for Magda. Holds on at 3-0. Meryl Streep, a big Magda Linette fan, as we found out here. I think I got what you mean. Drop shot, not quite good enough from Linette. And the lob is wide. So Sabalenka takes the opening point. We got Compliment King in the chat. Cheers, David, top of the dawning to you. What time is it where you are? It's just lunchtime for me. Backhand to backhand. Oh, huge backhand winner from Sabalenka. And she's not losing confidence. Even after she misses a couple backhands in a row in that last game, she just slapped the backhand the way she did there on the third ball. That's what a champion does. Just resets so quickly. Got is that Marcin or Marcin from Krakow? Thanks for joining us. I mean, I'm assuming you're going to be supporting Magda Linette here. That's a good rally from Linette. Taking control. Sabalenka on the run, puts the forehand into the bottom of the net. We got Max in the chat. Welcome. I'm not sure we're back in the trains, to be honest. But thanks for joining us, Gigi. Thanks for joining us. Huge forehand there. Sabalenka on the serve +1. Run. It's good coaching, isn't it? It's good coaching. That's all you can do, I guess, against Sabalenka with their brutal ground strokes. Just run them down, hope for the best, keep the ball in. It's very rare you can get from defense to offense against someone like Sabalenka. Linette doesn't have those kind of tools of power. Definitely has the tools of placement, though, with the ball. Backhand to forehand Sabalenka. Forehand Linette. Forehand Sabalenka. Backhand Linette. Backhand Sabalenka to the forehand Linette. Had a bit of a chance at the open court there, but chooses to go safe down the middle. Forehand Linette. Just a... Yeah, that forehand corner was getting a bit brutalized there. Linette didn't foresee another forehand there. Got caught about a little bit in behind, and Sabalenka takes another game. Few holes in a row. Boom, ba-dum, boom, boom, boom. Boom, ba-dum, boom, boom, boom. Gamers Creed says Sabalenka breaks here. Both women have been serving pretty well. We'll see. Obviously, Sabalenka's going to have it. I think it's pretty much on her racket this match, isn't it? If she hits a lot of winners and not many unforced errors, or less unforced errors, then she'll win, probably. Linette will just have to keep herself in the rallies, keep herself in points. Sabalenka does have the firepower in this match. Linette's got to serve good, though. Serving is going to be key. Make sure Sabalenka does not get a look in for a huge return. Did I see Saba reaching the stage? I'm gonna have a. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't looked at my bracket since like the second round because I knew it'd be horrific. I must be like 1,000 something ranked in the world. Let me have a look here. 1,027th. Yeah. Who's person with 125 points? How is that even possible? Let's see what I had. Good opening point from Linette. Now the forehands. Oh, just a bit too overeager there. Forehand in behind, inside in. And it's 50-0. See, semi-final. No, I had a Carolina Garcia, Belinda Bencic semi-final. Where did I have Sabalenka going out? I think I had, I had the Sabalenka Bencic matchup. I had Bencic beating Sabalenka because I was so confident in how she was playing pre-tournament. I got a bit overexcited, and I think heart overhead there. To be honest, definitely heart overhead. Forehands to forehand Sabalenka. Forehands. Ooh, she sought that one out. She goes for it and puts that forehand down the line for a winner. She's not scared. She's not scared, Linette, of this occasion. She's just playing her game. What a forehand that was. What a forehand. It's completely slapped down the line. Nothing Sabalenka can do. But watch it. Backhand to backhand Sabalenka. Just leave it a bit short there, Linette. She's got back in the rally. And I think that's out from Sabalenka. It is. Linette, impressive defense once again. Gets the 4-all. And we are on the business end of the first set. What about this? What about this? Business end. Let's have some predictions. Who's going to win this first set at this point? Will it be Magda? Will it be Aryna? I think Sabalenka will get it. I think it's an important set for Linette. You don't want to have Sabalenka as a front runner in the second set, just playing for fun. Backhand Linette. Forehand Sabalenka. Forehand Linette. Sabalenka sneaks up the court with the backhand. Volley from Sabalenka is going to be too good. Sabalenka, of course, very accomplished doubles player. She'll be confident in the forecourt. So it's not a strategy to play with her there, really. Very, very scary, dominating presence at the net with the firepower she has. So 15-love. I think Sabalenka will win it in a tiebreaker this first set. That's my prediction. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Sam thinks it's going to go to a tiebreaker. Serves to the backhand. Oof. Really went for it, but way wide. Way, way wide. I've not really had lunch, but for breakfast, I had some hash browns, a bun. It was fun. Some peppers in there. Let first serve called at 30-love. So let me see. Has the doubles happened yet today? Did I miss the doubles? 30-love, sorry. She misses the first serve by Miles Sabalenka. Let's see. The men's doubles happened today. Kubler Hijikata continuing their miracle run. They're into the final. What about that? Huge backhands. Sabalenka again. Gets the 40-love. Thanks, Gigi. Thank you. Glad to have you in as well. Sabalenka really hitting the ball fiercely. Gets the 40-love in this game. And there's an ace to seal it. A game to love at 4-all 4 to get 5-4 ahead and a game away from the first set in this semi-final. Good stuff from Aryna Sabalenka.
Saba, 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 sabalenka. Saba, 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 let's go Sabalenka.
So a game to love there for the Belarusian. She makes her way confidently to a 5-4 lead on serve. I will have Reba remaining from the ones I picked to go further. Iga, Layla, Emma, Ons. That is definitely some names there. All four didn't exactly play incredibly this slam. Hit the like button, come on. Hit the like button. Linette serving at 4-5. Serves a fault on the first serve. Pressure for Linette here. Definitely some pressure. First big pressure moment for the pole. Serves the backhand Sabalenka. Backhand to backhand. Backhand just going down the middle. Backhand Linette. Backhand Sabalenka. Clips the net. Forehand Linette. Forehand to forehands. Huge from Linette. She stayed there. She stayed out there for the Sabalenka cross court. And whips that forehand down the line. Come on. It's huge. That is huge. Huge opening point for Linette. Hopefully it'll give her some confidence. And something we've seen all tournament. We're used to seeing the slow motion Sabalenka raspberry there. Second serve here at 15 love. This is the best Linette's done in a set against Sabalenka ever. Obviously, it's very different circumstances to the last couple matches, which they were pretty earlier rounds in the Olympics and Tianjin, respectively. Linette definitely has improved her game since then. And she's got upset. She's done really well in this tournament. Garcia, Pliskova, Kontaveit, Alexandrova, some of these wins people will be very jealous of. Huge forehand Sabalenka. Linette firing back still, just keeping herself in the point. Just defensively. But she can't get that one back. Sabalenka just hitting the ball with so much power and conviction. Forehand cross court. Linette on the slice couldn't get it back. Here we go, 30-15. Big couple points here. If Sabalenka wins them, then she's on the precipice of the first set, but she's missed that forehand wide. Tried to go inside in with a really, really tight angle, but it was always very risky. 40-15 Linette. 2 game points to get to 5-all. We got Andres. Is that how you pronounce it? Or Andres? David Maggie will win. We'll see. We'll see. Linette's definitely showing her best qualities as this match goes on. She's not wilted against Sabalenka. Magda. Before this tournament, Linette never made it past the third round. Here she is, 5-all in the semifinals against probably, I think Sabalenka was top 3 favorites coming into the tournament, I'd say. So this is really some effort here from Linette. There's noodles called Maggie. What? Is there? Second serve here for Sabalenka at 15 love. It's double faults. Yikes. Double fault from Sabalenka. She's not hitting many double faults in this match. Might be her first one. But here we go. 5-all, 15-all. Business end again in this first set. Serves a fault on this third point of the 5-all game. This is Linette's big chance here, I think. She gets in points. She wins 1 or 2 on this second serve. Oh, good second serve from Sabalenka. She really went after it. Full power with this the slider out wide. And Linette couldn't do much with it. Go on, Magda, coming from the crowd. I think Sabalenka has advantage in most things. Linette does have very good defense, though. Very, very solid defense. Go, Magda, go, says Eva from the chat. Welcome. Jon thinks it's going to be a tiebreak. Is that in from Linette? It is. Backhand Sabalenka. Backhand slice Linette. Forehand Sabalenka. Forehand Linette. Backhand slice Sabalenka. Staying in it, Linette. Another slice. Backhand Sabalenka. Backhand Linette. Backhand Sabalenka. Backhand Linette. Forehand Sabalenka. Linette's going to get there with the forehand. No, she's not. Good focus there for Sabalenka to keep herself just digging in that point. Linette was getting everything back. You know what? I don't think I will. I don't think I'll do that. Oh, ace out wide. Gets herself to 6-5. Important service game there for Sabalenka. After she double faulted to just keep herself mentally there. And she come through it very, very impressively. Okay. I'll try. Yeah, thanks everyone for watching. A lot of people watching, so welcome from I'm sure the people across the world are all here. So thanks for joining my stream here. Lynette again has to save a game, and potentially if she loses, she'll lose the first set. So more pressure on Lynette, but she came through the last one pretty comfortably. Okay, I'll try. Brzezinskiewicz. Is that somewhat close? I don't know. We got Nan from California. Welcome. California, obviously home to a lot of huge tennis events. Indian Wells, most importantly. You got San Diego there as well, which is a new 250. Serve to the forehand Sabalenka. She really slaps that. Lynette can't quite get the backhand over the net on the third ball. Sabalenka huge on that return. Come on, Saba. Break now, says Menores. Yeah, what time is it in California? I'll have a check. Wow, 3:30 in the morning. So thanks for joining us. First serve is wide from Lynette. Love 15. Second serve. Here we go. Double fault, Lynette. No! You can't lose it here. You can't just... Maybe feeling a bit of the pressure here. First double fault from Lynette. And the Magda chants coming from the crowd. They want to see her get to a tiebreak. Love 30. Big point here. Does not want to go 3 set points down. First serve's in. Forehand to backhand Sabalenka. Backhand Lynette. Backhand Sabalenka. Backhand Lynette. She's fighting for her life in this game here. Forehand to forehand Sabalenka. That's into the net. I think she was moving a bit on the forehand. Didn't quite set herself. Forehand down the line over the high part of the net. Needs to be perfectly balanced, timing and everything. But not quite there. Saba line grunts, yeah. We got Jimmy in the chat, welcome. Got Gabrielle. Yazda, Magda with the Polish flag there. Passion of the grunts there, says Kevin. Welcome. Oh, huge forehand from Lynette. At a key moment again. The forehand inside out was shot she needed to play. After Sabalenka hoisted it up, Lynette took it very, very well. Madison Keys-esque almost. And that's a huge compliment. She's the best inside-out forehand player in the world, I think. Backhand. Forehand Lynette. In the corner. That's so good. What a response from Lynette. Love 30 down. 3 points in a row in which she's really dominated. Getting some key ground strokes in there. That forehand had to be pinpoint. And it was. That was impressive. Yeah, she's improved in the double fault basis, I think. Even her last match, which I covered against Vekic, Sabalenka, in games in which she double faulted, she normally got through them with a lot of huge serves. So in the games in which she got a couple double faults, she still dug in and held serve. Forehand, Sabalenka putting everything into these ground strokes. Backhand to backhand slice of Lynette. Forehand Sabalenka. It's too good. Way too good. And Sabalenka, again, same position as she was at Love 30. 2 points away from the set. Now at deuce. Yazda. coming from the crowd. 16 winners already for Sabalenka. Yeah, very, very important. The noisy grunters, I instantly think of Monica Seles. Yeah, she really was the... I think, was she the first, like, very prominent, loud grunter on the tour? Oh, what an angle Linette's found in the half volley there. Backhand to the forehand. Sabalenka, it's into the net. Linette fighting for her life there. Finds ridiculous backhand on the half pickup. I mean, brilliant cross court. That was brilliant. Gabriella Sabatini. It's the first I remember. Ears aching. Oh no. Yeah, Saba really is fighting. But Linette's found herself at game point. For a second time in this game. Backhand of Sabalenka. Backhand Linette. Has it gone in? Oh my gosh. I think it was going wide. The net cord just guided it back in. Yeah, plumb on the line. It was going wide, I think. Net cord kept the angle straight. Linette gets herself to a tiebreak from love 30 down. And at deuce, she had to fight. Had to really, really fight. But she's in a tiebreak in this first set. That's big. That is huge from Linette there. Huge. Tie break time. It was the miracle run, wasn't it? Leila Fernandez was just playing incredible tennis, like ridiculous tennis. Using to the crowd to her complete advantage, getting the crowd for her every single time, and digging in games, playing with a lot of attacking margin, coming from a set down oftentimes. Yeah, very, very impressive. But it was a bit of a shocker. Sabalenka let herself get entangled in that kind of match, playing against the crowd. She lost it to the crowd, I think. Let's have some predictions. Who is going to win this tiebreak? You got 7-5 Jean in the chat to Sabalenka. I'm thinking something similar, maybe a 7-4 Sabalenka in this first set tiebreak. Ooh, first serve. Pretty wide there from Linette. Yazda Magda, says Gosi in the chat. Sabalenka would choke, says John. Ooh, Justin in the second serve. Backhand. Backhand Sabalenka down the line. Linette can't get there, really. Into the net. And it is a winner. Pretty much that forehand. The backhand is firing as well. Sabalenka, so much firepower on her game. And I don't think she's ever been as confident. 7-9 Saba. So 9-7 Saba, you mean? 7-5 Saba, says Lexi. So second serve here. Already a mini breakdown. Linette does have to win this point to keep in touching distance, you feel like. Backhands. Huge backhand Sabalenka again. Backhand. Sabalenka's really firing this side. And there is the double mini break. The late predictions looking more likely to 7-3. Let's go, Magda. Let's go. Coming from the crowd. They want to see her make a contest of this tiebreak. Because it potentially, if Sabalenka wins it, she could run away with it. Oh, huge serve. Huge, huge serve. Goes 4-love up. She wins this point. It's pretty much unescapable, this set, this tiebreak for Linette. A 5-love deficit. Unless you're Holger Rune, you don't really lose from that kind of place. Misses the first serve at 4-love. Misses the first serve. This girl is on fire. 4-love Sabalenka. I think a bit of a mental fart there. I'm not sure what happened. Just stopped mid-service motion. There's no noise in the crowd or anything. What a serve that is! If if that's what was going to happen, every single mental fart, she might do it every single service. I mean, ridiculous. What angle she found in that serve? Just a bomb on the slider out wide. And now she's 2 points away from the first set. 2 points away. Here we go. We got 630 people watching the stream. Thanks everyone for joining us. Backhand to forehand Sabalenka. Just in on the baseline. Surely she finishes this off here. Yeah, she does. 6-love and 6 set points for Sabalenka. She really is in a dominant position here in the tiebreak. Linette doesn't have any answers. No answers from Linette. She's done well in the set overall, but Sabalenka really is playing good stuff right now. Hasn't dropped a set the entire year. She has 6 chances to continue that stat. Here we go. 6 set points. 6 set points. You can do it, coming from someone in the crowd to Linette. We will see. 6 set points. Serves to backhand Sabalenka. Backhand Linette. Backhand Sabalenka. Forehand Linette. Forehand Sabalenka. Forehand Linette. Backhand slice. You just want Linette to get at least 1 point, don't you? And that backhand lob is long. Okay. Linette gets a point. She gets a point. Still, 2 set points here at 6-1 on serve. Sabalenka. Huge chance here to get this first set wrapped up. Wow, so she saved set points from 6-love in the qualifiers. That's impressive. I don't think it's the same kind of pedigree here though. Sabalenka on serve. Second serve here. Backhand Linette. Backhand Sabalenka. Backhand slice Linette. Is in. Forehand Sabalenka. Forehand Linette on the stretch. And it's long. Sabalenka takes the first set. It was a tightly contested one. But in the tiebreak, the quality proved to be key. Sabalenka, with all the power of the backhands, of the serve, everything, just looked in complete control. In complete control. And she takes the first set in a tiebreak, 7-6. I mean, just you can't do anything about that, can you? If you're Linette, she just got to mentally reset and come back for the second set. She's going off court, I think. Look at those stats here. Sabalenka 3 aces, 1 double fault. Both positive winners on unforced errors, but huge difference. 20 winners to the 7 of Linette. 15 unforced errors to the 6 of Linette. And both not coming to net too much. But both winning vast majority of those net points. 3 of 3, 4 of 5 for Sabalenka. But very impressive set from both, but Sabalenka proving too good in the end.
Saba, 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 sabalenka. Saba, 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 let's go Sabalenka.
Here we go. I mean, it's showing some of the points again. Sabalenka's winners were just ridiculous. Just incredible. Nothing you can do. Nothing you can do. We got 57 likes in the stream. We got 530 people watching. So please hit the like button, as I will take a little break before the second set. Hoping to get at least 80 likes maybe by the end of the break. Hit that like button, please, guys.
There should be no special rules for Novak Djokovic at all.
Hey, welcome back, tennis fans. Here we are for something groundbreaking. Some might call it trial of the century. Some might call it trial of all time.
We did not expect to be covering the first Djokovic watch-along of the year, and he's not playing an opponent. He's playing him against the state. Shout out to everyone joining us. Of course, we've never had so many people in the live chat. I feel like this is the perfect opportunity to bring all 23,000 of you up to date with what's happened so far.
Did not think by the third set Ben would be rooting for Rafa and JG would be wishing it's all over. Yeah, a bit weird.
I mean, I just want the pain to end.
I don't even care if he's crawling on his knees and hitting the ball over the net by the fifth. If he gets there, it'll be incredible.
I'm just calling it as it is. I'm trying to be objective watching the match, and he's lost the match. What do you want me to do?
He hasn't lost it. He's still in it. Why do you keep saying he's lost it?
You think, okay, put a bet on then. What odds would you get on Rafa 2 sets down?
8s.
Stick a bet on. Seeing as he's not out.
I was just disappointed you're not supporting your man.
No, you're being delusional, Ben. Just grow up.
Not supporting your man.
Delusional.
Not supporting your man. Come on, you guys. What are you doing? I feel like I'm rallying for all of the Rafa fans out there now. Crazy.
Yeah, because you just need to grow up, mate. Like, be realistic.
I've watched tennis many times. I've seen comebacks many times.
Okay. You see Medvedev lose from this position? Don't think so.
Anything can happen.
It's too good! He's done it!
Rafael Nadal has won his 21st Grand Slam. He's beaten Daniel Medvedev 7-5 in the 5th set. It's just been an absolute epic occasion. I can't believe he's done it. Rafael Nadal.
What?
Second time Australian Open champion. Vamos!
He's down the line!
Carlos Alcaraz has won! He is in the final! JG's it! He has done it! Vamos!
Come on, the second set starts now. Sabalenka is 1 set away from her maiden Grand Slam final, but we know it hasn't been that easy in the previous semi-finals. Losing to Pliskova at Wimbledon 2021, losing to Leylah Fernandez in the deciding set in 2021, the US Open. Then 2022, just a few months ago, losing to Iga, another Pole, in the semi-final in a deciding set from a break up as well. Oh, drop shot is really bad from Linette there. Really bad. That's not the answer. Not the answer is a floaty drop shot. That's not good. Experience the situation versus experience of being on tour longer. Who will win? But I think Sabalenka, she's had more quality years than Linette. So even though she's younger, she still has so much experience anyway. That's the way I see it anyway. She's been in these big moments more than Linette. Yeah. That's the situation versus I think that matters more, to be honest. Thanks for joining us, Compliment King. We got Bernard in as well. Peach is in. Hey, David and GTL fam. Thanks for joining us. Please hit the like button, everyone. Got 395 people watching the stream. As I will play the prediction button. See who you guys think will win this second set. But backhand to forehand Sabalenka. It's long. 15:30. Prediction time. Will Sabalenka get it done? Or will Linette fight back and take us to a deciding set? We have 68 likes combined on Facebook. We got 69. Just 31 likes away from 100 likes. That'd be a great start. So please hit that like button. Please hit that like button. 30 all here in this opening game. Yeah, definitely. But even then, I think Sabalenka will probably have played, like, maybe not the same amount of matches, but because she makes it further in events, it's not like she's played a lot less matches. Second serve here for Linette at 30-0. Big opening service game this. With the pressure Sabalenka's put on with that tiebreak display. A breadstick in the tiebreak. Backhand is long. And Sabalenka had a chance there. 30-0. second serve to just snatch on that backhand, but she maybe overdid it a bit. And it's 40-30. Let's check here. Have they played similar amount of matches? Because obviously, Lynette is, I think, 5 years, 6 years, Sabalenka senior. Forehand, Sabalenka, the forehand, Lynette. Forehand, Sabalenka into the net. Lynette holds her opening service game. Wow. Sabalenka's only 24. That surprises me. It does surprise me. So she's won 309 matches, lost 160. Sabalenka. Whereas Lynette has... Oh, she's played way more. Does a positive record, 57.1%. 427 to 321, though. I think, yeah, it is quality, isn't it? It's quality over quantity. Saba, aka Lady Thor, needs to put the hammer down. Let's go. We will see. We'll see. Good opening hole from Lynette. I'm going to stick with my Sabalenka in 3 prediction. Lynette's going to sneak this one. 7-5 maybe from a breakdown. Magda's going to be 31 years old in February. Crazy how she's having her breakthrough here. She's going to hope it's going to extend past this semi-final. Huge forehands from Sabalenka. Power hitting. Just looking completely unfazed so far. Completely unfazed. Not stressed whatsoever. But as the finish line grows closer, we'll see if it does get to her a bit. 15 love. Serves to the backhand, Lynette. Keeps it in, Lynette. Now she's in the offense. Forehand Sabalenka into the net. So Lynette found a way with the deep return to get in charge of the rally. And wins it off the Sabalenka unforced error. The Sabalenka did lose in 3 sets to Pliskova, her first semi-final at Slam. There's a huge ace there from Sabalenka. Get the 30-15. She was a set up in that one. She lost in 3. Then in 2021, US Open, she was a set all. Lost the deciding set 6-4. Then last year against Iga in the semi-final in the US Open, she was a set up again. Lost the next 2 sets 6-1, 6-4. So deciding sets have not been kind to Sabalenka in semi-finals. So if Lynette gets there, and I'm not saying she will, but she might, it could be in for a very interesting match. 30-all here, the backhand there from Sabalenka. When she's faced adversity in this match so far, Sabalenka, she's come through it. She hasn't really struggled. We'll see if she can again. 30-all. Ace. Not an ace, sorry. Huge serve. Forehand. Forehand to Lynette. Is long. 40-30. So Sabalenka wins the key point at 30-all. I think she's not struggling at all. Lynette's playing well. Lynette is just playing well. Keeping the ball in. Sabalenka can't hit a winner every single shot. Forehand Sabalenka's key there. Huge forehand as she roars to 1-all in this second set. Zofia in the chat. Supporting her from Poland. JG in the chat. Come on, let's get to 100 likes. I agree. We've got 456 people watching the stream. Please hit the like button and please subscribe. We're not too far away. And we want to get there by the end of the Australian Open. Rank number 2. If she got the points from Wimbledon. That's a shame. Wow, huge return from Sabalenka. What the heck? She just completely let fire in that one. Just boom. Let the forehand arm just take take charge, and no chance for Linette. No chance. Here we go, love 15. Sabalenka will be hoping to get an early break here. Something Linette did in the first set. Forehands good there from Linette. 15-0. You must be happy, JG, with your dark horse Rybakina making it to the final. With your winner here, Sabalenka, you're hoping that she makes to the final as well. Never has won a semi-final at a Grand Slam. Surely that's not gonna end. That record's not gonna stay forever, is it? How good Sabalenka is. She has had her mental problems, but there's no way that she keeps on going into slams and losing in semi-finals. That's not going to happen again. Not going to happen. It's going to end this year, definitely, if not today. Backhand Sabalenka to the backhand Linette. Forehand Sabalenka. Backhand Linette. Backhand Sabalenka. Backhand Linette. It's long. Sabalenka putting pressure on again. 30-all. Linette having to dig in. Gonna have to dig in a lot in this match if she has a chance. Sabalenka still hasn't dropped a set this year. Hasn't dropped a set this year. Got Lamberto back in again. KC back in. Only a 15 minutes break checking in. We got Fazan in the chat. Welcome. Ola dropping in to say hi. I remember I was at their semi-final preview yesterday. You're pretty high on Sabalenka there. We will see if she can win this match and win the tournament. But that is a huge forehands. Linette rooted to her spot there in the recovery position in the middle. Breakpoint number 2 for Sabalenka. Sabalenka is really looking good. Linette can't do much. Backhand Sabalenka to backhand Linette. It's long. And there is the early break for Sabalenka. And who knows here? Linette's got to keep her cool, but Sabalenka, a breakup early in the second set. A set and a breakup. Just 4 games away from her maiden Grand Slam final. Here we go. What about this? Yes, Sabalenka, 100, hitting every ground stroke so powerfully. Just blasting the ball. And she gets the early break as her reward.
Saba, 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 sabalenka. Saba, 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 saba. Let's go, Sabalenka.
79 likes come out of Facebook, just 21 away. Hit that like button, guys. Come on, we can blast through 100, then go for 200. Who knows after that? We can do it. Come on. Got so many people in the chat. Thanks for joining us for this one. Sabalenka, a set and a breakup on Rod Laver Arena. She would love to make her maiden Grand Slam final here. Don't think she's made it past the 4th round before this year. Sabalenka in the Australian Open. So this would be some breakthrough in the event. This would be some breakthrough. Yeah, 4th round is her best last couple years. Backhands. Forehand Sabalenka. Forehand Linette. Forehand Sabalenka. Backhand Linette. Forehand Sabalenka. Backhand Linette into the nets. Sabalenka just too consistent with the depth right now. Linette can't find what she found earlier in the first set. She was contending very well with Sabalenka in rallies defensively. But Aryna is very close to being a very, very dominant front runner here. Ooh, bit of a shank there from Sabalenka, and it goes long. Interesting there. So 30-15. See if Linette can make anything of this game. But it is a shank from Aryna Sabalenka. Hope Saba doesn't crumble like she's known to. Linette, the second Polish woman to face her in the last few months in a semi-final of a slam. Obviously, the other one's Iga, different player, different pedigree, but Magda has been proving her quality in this tournament. But that is not good. That has to be over the net, that drop shot. She came in off some good ground strokes and then just couldn't find the touch. Couldn't find the touch. Sabalenka has a 40-15 lead in this game. That had to be Linette point win right there. Had to be it. But she loses it. Sabalenka has 2 game points. Backhand to Linette, to the backhand Sabalenka. Backhand Linette. Still good from Linette here. Still good. So, still hitting the ball well. Comes in again. But this time Sabalenka can't get it back. Yeah, I remember covering that match. It was just bizarre. I don't really know what happened. Sabalenka was not playing bad at all. And then she just kind of lost the break. And then lost the match 6-4 in the third set. It was really weird. It was really weird. Iga really battled her way to that slam. Not playing her best the most of it. Found her best in that final against Ons Jabeur. Backhand of Linette here. Goes wide. Sabalenka, you can see how much it means to her. Gets through the game. Gets one game closer. Huge roar after that backhand goes wide. Huge, huge roar. It's how much you can do against someone with the aggressive margin that Sabalenka has. Linette can't. She's just, it's not her game, is to hit the ball consistently deep with so much power. It's not really her game. One, 3 here. Pressure on Linette. Backhand Sabalenka to the backhand Linette. Backhand Sabalenka. Wow, that's huge. From behind the baseline to hit a backhand like that in the corner. That's just, it's too good. 152 Ks in that backhand. 3 more games, says Minors. 3 more games. She is so, so close to that maiden Grand Slam final. And that would be a big moment in her career. It would be. Second serve here for Linette at love 15. Needs to hold on. Backhand Sabalenka, the backhand Linette. Again, the return is too good. Sabalenka just completely on top of it. Slaps that backhand cross court. Linette on the third ball tries to make a winner off the pace of Sabalenka, but can't control it. So it's love 30. 2 points away from a double break. 2 points away. Here we go. Magda Linette needs to hold serve here. Serve to the backhand Sabalenka. Forehand Linette into the nets. And what has she got to be thinking right now? She's got to just keep her head in the game. Love 40 down. She's not out of it yet. We've seen this at love 30, serving at 5-6. The way she responded. Has she got anything left mentally in the tank? Love 40. 3 break points for Sabalenka. To the forehand of Sabalenka. Forehand Linette. Backhand Sabalenka down the middle. The forehand Linette. Backhand slice Sabalenka. Linette comes in. Has she made the forehand? She has. Sabalenka's got it back. But the lob goes long. First break point saved. First break point saved. You could see there. That volley was a bit nervy. I think it just found its way in, that deep volley. I was waiting for the out call, to be honest. Lynette saves the first break point. Here we go again. Second break point serves the forehand of Sabalenka. Forehand to forehand. Forehand down the line from Sabalenka. Backhand Lynette just creeps over. Slice. Oh, it's too good. Too good from Sabalenka. And she's really taken charge in the second set. Has the double break. Just 2 games away at 4-1. Aryna Sabalenka.
Saba, 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 Sabalenka. Saba, 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 let's go Sabalenka.
Peter in the chat saying, David, I'm waking up to bad news from my Cinderella. Would that be Azarenka? Saba Reba will be a great final. Yes, looking more and more likely the Sabalenka will break her duck in semifinals and get this one on the board. Magda Lynette has had a very good run here. Just hasn't done enough in this semifinal. She's gotten upsets over the likes of Kontaveit, Alexandrova. Then we had Caroline Garcia in the 4th round before Pliskova in the quarterfinals. But she just can't show up today against Sabalenka, really. 4-1. 2 games away is Sabalenka. Serves to the forehand Lynette, which goes long. 15-love. We've seen before Sabalenka get a bit nervous at the finish line. This is a new Sabalenka, though. But will it be more of the same? A bit of nerves. This is definitely tied biggest match of her career with the other semifinals. Backhand is long from Sabalenka. 15-0. Lynette will be hoping just to keep the ball in the court. Let Sabalenka feel some nerves. Here we go. 15-0. Just matter of points between getting to that Grand Slam final, but we all know it's not that easy. And there goes another forehand. She just kind of tilts her head to the side in dismay. She knows it's going to be difficult here to close out this match. Lynette has got to take advantage of that. Biggest match of her career, of course, Lynette, by far. Never made it past the 3rd round of a slam. Now in the semi-finals against the huge, powerful Belarusian. One Belarusian went out today in the semi-finals. Sabalenka hoping to make it 1 out of 2. Backhand of Lynette. It's good. Backhand. Backhand again from Lynette. So good. Holding her ground on the baseline. Puts that backhand in the corner, and it's 2 break-back points to get one of the breaks back. Have to go, guys. Hopefully catch you guys for the men's semis. Okay, Lambert, so thanks for joining us. And, yeah, the men's semis will be interesting. Tsitsipas Khachanov. Who knows? Khachanov in a Grand Slam final? That would be a bit crazy. That would be a bit crazy. Of course, Tommy Paul Djokovic, the clear favorite there in Tommy Paul. Forehand Sabalenka, the forehand Lynette. Forehand Sabalenka, forehand Lynette. What an angle Sabalenka found there. On the stretch, on the run, way off court. She hits the forehand cross court. That is crazy. Incredible forehand under pressure there from Sabalenka. She saves the first break point. We got Christoph in the chat. Lynette, send the Saba home. Well, she's going to have to come back from 2 breaks down in this second set to have a chance. It's a huge, huge task. But it's a second serve here at 30-40. Sabalenka under pressure. Gets it over the net. Good second serve. Forehand Sabalenka now to the backhand Lynette. Forehand Sabalenka. Forehand Lynette. Keeps it in. Forehand Sabalenka. Forehand Lynette. So much open court. If she misses into the net. Oh, I thought that was it. It was written in the stars. The forehand down the line winner gets the break back. But she misses it. She blinks. Sabalenka has won the majority of those pressure points. She's been here, done that. Not done it to the extent of making a Grand Slam final, but has so much more experience in the big moments over Linette. And she saved both break points. She saved both break points. It's now deuce. But again, second serve. So we all know Sabalenka has a chance of double faults. But it's in. Forehand Linette. Forehand again. Linette. It's in the corner. And it's too good. Linette attacking tennis is working well here. She finds herself at breakpoint number 3. Breakpoint number 3. Sabalenka be losing her mind a little bit, but at least she knows it's an insurance break, right? It's just the one break if she gets broken back. Huge ace out wide from Sabalenka. That's what's different. A couple times now. We've had second serves, we've had different things. Sabalenka would double fault on those key points before. She would lose her mind a bit, maybe make an unforced error. But this time, an ace out wide to save break point. That is very massive. Misses that first serve by miles, though, at deuce. Come on, Mags. Coming from the crowd again. Here we go. Second serve at deuce. Good serve again. Forehand to forehand. What a forehand in behind from Sabalenka. Being courageous in these big moments. And she's breathing after every point like, come on. I'm so close. What a forehand angle she found there. Just obliterated it in behind. And she's a matter of 5 points away from the final. Huge serve. 3 break points she saved in that game. And Sabalenka will not be done. She will not be affected with that mental barrier of coming through a Grand Slam semi-final. Huge, heavy forehands from Sabalenka. An ace out wide to save that third break point. She's through the game, and she's 1 game away from the final.
Saba, 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 Sabalenka. Saba, 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 let's go Sabalenka.
She consolidates the break and goes within a game of her first ever Grand Slam final. I have tears. Wow. So close. And Linette's just got a hold serve. And see what happens. Backhand Linette. She's gone for it. Missed it wide. Missed it wide. Love 15. It's not done yet. It's not done yet. Yeah, very clutch from Sabalenka. Very clutch. Those big moments, you wouldn't see her do as well before. She's really upped her game. You got to say Sabalenka is mentally much better than she was. Backhand slice Sabalenka to the 4. Hands. It's wide. It's long from Linette. Sabalenka's 2 points away. Linette, you don't want to go out in a whimper. I know this is a huge match, and you're happy to be here, but these errors, you got to dig in. You got to fight. I really hope Linette at least holds serve. Ooh, we've got 100 likes. So after this point, I will play the 100 likes button, as long as Linette wins it, because I'll play match points if Linette doesn't win it. Second serve here. Here we go. Second serve at love 30. Sabalenka, matter of points away. Backhand, just wide and long. But thank you guys for hitting 100 likes on the stream. Thank you very much.
Thank you for hitting 100 likes. Now we're feeling alright. There's a second hundred inside.
I kind of have to play back to the stream at this point. Huge return from Sabalenka. Now the forehand is big. Linette keeps it back in. Forehand Sabalenka. Forehand Linette on the stretch. Backhand Sabalenka. Backhand Linette. She can't get there. 2 match points for Aryna Sabalenka to get through to her maiden Grand Slam final. What about this? 2 match points against serve. What about this? Sabalenka, 3 semi-finals she's lost, has the chance now to get to her maiden Grand Slam final.
Match point.
Serves. A fault on the first serve. Okay, fault on the first serve. Second serve here. She's going to go for it. She's got to go for the huge return on the second. Hour and 25 minutes in. Linette serves to the backhand. Sabalenka clips the net. Backhand Linette. Backhand Sabalenka into the net. Oh, the first match point is saved from Magda Linette. Ooh, we could just feel the nerves. Feel the nerves there. Sabalenka can't take it the first time of asking, but match point number 2.
Match point.
Serves. A fault in the first serve again. Fault on the first serve again. Just 1 point away, Sabalenka on the second serve. 1 point away from a maiden Grand Slam final. Backhand to backhand of Linette. Forehand Sabalenka down the middle is long. And what happens here if Linette holds? What happens here? Linette is really digging in. Doesn't do too much in these points, but she's not missing. Oh my gosh. Deuce. Linette serves to the backhand of Sabalenka. Backhand Linette. Backhand Sabalenka's huge. And Linette can't get it back. Huge backhand of Sabalenka. You could feel the difference between match point and deuce. Sabalenka feels so much more free on the deuce point. Hitting those shots. Third match point for the Belarusian.
Match point.
1-5 advantage Sabalenka for a breadstick for a maiden Grand Slam final. Match point. Fault in the first serve again. Didn't stop her from winning the last match point, but we'll see here. Linette, does she have what it takes to stay in the rally? Match point down. Second serve, it's in. Yes, it is. Backhand Linette. Forehand Sabalenka on the run. Forehand Linette. Forehand Sabalenka on the run. She's missed it wide. Really going after her shots there. Just wanted to end it. Linette stays in. 3 match points saved now. 3 match points saved. Ooh. It's not done yet, Mayor. It's not done yet. Got Philomena in the chat. Saba. Misses the first serve at deuce. Lady Thor has to drop the hammer. Pressure to handle by Saba. Saba rushing it. Deuce here, second serve. She won the last deuce point. Hitting the backhand very well. See if she can do it again, but she misses the backhand into the net. Off return. Game point, Linette. And we'll see here. If Linette holds serve, a bit of momentum goes the way of Linette. A bit of momentum. She is a double breakdown. If she holds serve here, it could be very, very interesting. This second set. Misses the first serve at advantage. It is pretty tense. Come on, Magda, says Philippe. Second serve here at advantage. The backhand of Sabalenka. Backhand Linette. Backhand Sabalenka really going for her shots here. Forehand Sabalenka on the run. It's out. Linette holds on. 3 match points saved to get herself into a maiden Grand Slam final. And the Poles are getting behind Linette here. The Polish flags are waving. The Polish scarves are dancing. She survives. She survives. Bravo, Magda. We played to the end, says Marcin. Come on. She's never made it to a Grand Slam final before. 0-3 in semifinals. And she's got to win it herself. Linette's turned around and said, "You're not going to win it on my service game. You've got to win the match. You got to beat me to win the match. On your own serve." What do you mean? What? The camera pans to them every time Linette wins a point. Yes, Magda, come on. Here we go. Huge hold there from Linette. Deserves the button, I think. The let cord. Oh my gosh, the drama. Sabalenka gets the let cord and Linette can't get there. What a point for Sabalenka to win at this point. Let's see here, the backhand again. Backhand hits the net heavy. She dribbles over. The net can't get there. Sabalenka apologizes, but she's grateful for that. That's for sure. Misses the first serve at 15 love, though. Magda looks like Chapeau. Does she? Oh, double fault number 2. Comes from the racket of Sabalenka. She double faulted at 5-all in the first set. Double faults again. 15-all in this 5-2 game. She double faulted in that game before, but then went on to win it, holding to 15. So I don't think it's much to go off of for Linette, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. Serve +1, huge forehand in behind. She's 2 points away once again. She's 2 points away. Oh my gosh. 131 Ks on that winner. Just 2 points away from closing it out. Serves. Forehand of Linette. Forehand Sabalenka. Forehand of Linette. Forehand Sabalenka into the net. 30-all. 30-all in this game. Some errors coming off of Sabalenka's racket. Key moments. Linette is holding on. Magda lives, exactly. 3 match points were saved in that last game. And now at 30-all, Sabalenka's 2 points away, but she has to not get broken. Is that in? Must have been the back edge of the service box. And a 4th match point comes for Sabalenka. This time on her serve. Surely she wins it this time. Surely.
Match point.
Match point number 4 here. She serves in. Gets the backhand short. Forehand Sabalenka backhand. She can't get there, Linette. And Aryna Sabalenka at the 4th semi-final of Asking makes it to her maiden Grand Slam final. She will play the Kazakhstani Yelena Rybakina. And look how happy she is. More relief than anything to get it done. 7-6, 6-2. She is through to her first ever Grand Slam final. Never made it past the 4th round of the Australian Open before this. But she wins here. Wow, wow, wow. Commiserations to Magda Linette. She had such a good run to get to the semifinals. And she gets the applause she deserves from the crowd as she walks off court. Throws her towel to someone. She beat Kontaveit, Alexandrova, Caroline Garcia, and then she beat Pliskova en route to the semi-final. But she falls short of making a maiden Grand Slam final. And Sabalenka, for the first time ever, is here. Wow. Let's read some of the chat. We got Manoris. I'm so proud. Saba. Hard luck, Lynette, says Mayor. Wow, Saba. Finally, Lady Thor has spoken. And yeah, she's done it. She has done it. What an amazing win for Sabalenka, just keeping her head. And that's the key difference between how it was before. Sabalenka, having missed out on 3 match points, I don't think she serves out in the next service game. I think she gets broken. If this is last year or a year before, I think Sabalenka doesn't have the mental chops to deal with that kind of missed opportunity. But at this point, Sabalenka is looking very, very good. And if she's mentally there, she's got one of the best games in the entire world. No doubt. No doubt. 7-6, 6-2, and she just deserves the win completely. Hasn't dropped a set the whole year. So she goes into the final confident for sure. Rybakina obviously has had an amazing run in herself, beating the likes of Danielle Collins, Iga Swiatek, Ostapenko, and Azarenka in the semi-finals en route to the final. So Rybakina will not be one to count out. Obviously, she has won that slam before. She's been in the Grand Slam final before. And who do you think is the underdog in that one? I think that I put Rybakina as slight underdog, but I'm not sure. Sabalenka been playing so good this week. I think Rybakina is slight underdog, but she will have the experience of being in the situation before. And obviously, she's so calm under pressure, Rybakina. So calm. So I'm really looking forward to that one. Ben and JG will cover the final on Saturday for this Australian Open on the women's side. So it's been great having you guys over the Australian Open. I don't know if I'll cover a men's semi-final tomorrow. I'll see if I get the chance. But it's been a great tournament, and Sabalenka fully deserves to be in the final. We've got Cedric in the chat. Big up, David, just coming in to like. Thanks for joining us. Cedric, the latter stages, got Nature. Okay. Reba is the fave, says Lexi. Yeah, I think she might be. But I think the betting odds would have Sabalenka favorite. If that's what people are going off. I think betting odds would have Sabalenka favorite. Minor says, good night, David. Great stream like always. Thank you. We'll see. I don't know. Obviously, Ben and JG will cover the Djokovic Tommy Paul one. So we'll see if I get to cover Tsitsipas Khachanov. But thank you so much for being in my streams over this tournament. We've had some miracle runs, some miracle comebacks. Andy Murray from 2 sets down. Had some 5-setters. But in the end, the Australian Open ends for me pretty much with a Sabalenka win over Lynette. And thank you very much for being in the chat, for supporting the streams. And I will see you either tomorrow or at some point next week for some more matches. Sabalenka through to her maiden Grand Slam final. Bye-bye, guys.